1, 2, I want. Look. I-35 with the top down, quick to tell a hater they should get like me. Seem like everybody wanna be the boss, but it costs and these lames ain't shit like me. Drop a couple bands on the crypto fans, know my shit go. I ain't gotta tell them what it is. Tell them I'm a grown ass man, so you'll never fool me with the cap you be selling to the kids. Shorty, we the lords of the land, we wavy. Bad little mama tryna have a nigga baby. In a coupe seat color like gravy. Children of the sun, why these niggas so shady? Boss talk with the wolf pack, I ain't never look back. Got a couple bands and I flip that. I be chillin' with my shorty, got the crib on karate. Keep up, little baby, that's a kickback. Can't flex on a nigga living hate free, but he say real, but I know that nigga can't be. Pay a nigga up for the late fee. Hit her from the side till I get home safely. Got 3 chains on me, neck strong, and a bitch checks long, and a bitch I'm up now. And I make little baby feel good in the hood around you. Shorty can't put a cup down. Glide through your hood like soap on a runway. No sleep, check a bag on a Sunday. Get it in the moment, I don't gotta say one day. Be cool, he don't really want gunplay. Slide to your side like a spoon on ice cream. Say I'm falling off, baby, that's a pipe dream. Everybody win when they ball for the right team. Gotta shine like a star on a light beam. Get into the cash, stop playing with me. You be in the DM, but
Yo. What is up, everybody? Welcome to the show. It's your boy, L. Brian. That's Adrian. We are Triggered Wrestling. What is up, y'all? What an amazing show we had today for AEW Dynamite. You're muted, my guy. You're muted, Adrian.
Banger after banger after banger after banger, bro. This was an episode to talk about, bro. AEW Martin in the fucking house, bro. That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about. Let me get my notes.
In the house to talk about AEW. Lupe defending my honor amongst the trolls that don't understand how humorous sometimes AEW is, and they just gotta suffer the consequences sometimes.
What you mean? Speak on it, my guy.
So I tune in. I was like, you know what? It's about 5 minutes till the show starts. Let me, turn on AEW on Max, put on a little screen action, and I turn it on, and I just see people like sweep in the ring, which is, I'm like, okay, this is weird. They're just sweeping, and then this guy with the leaf blowers just like woo, blowing the ring. I'm just like, oh, okay, fuck it. And then I think 2 to 3 minutes into it, they cut off the feed because they realized that they were showing people clean the ring. Yeah, it's pretty. And then you can hear the announcers all talking shit, talking about just random stuff. So it's they're ill prepared. It's like they just turn on the cameras. It's like we just started talking while preparing for our show.
Kind of like I was just talking on mute.
A little bit different than that, bro.
But yeah,
they are a multi-billion-dollar company and can't get their acts together.
2, not 1, but 2 billion company. I actually did not see that. I was cooking in my kitchen. I had HBO on Max, and I was on AEW, and then I was done cooking my food, and I'm like, it's 5:05. Where's the show? I actually had to hit play. So I did not catch that.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, Adrian. You missed out. Nate's in the house. He's the AEW guy. That gauntlet match was
banger, bro. Fucking banger. And we got to see Megan Bain back. That's what I'm talking about.
Ooh.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't like how now I'll talk about it later when we talk about it.
Nah, bro. Let's talk about it right now. Hold on a second before we get there. Nate says, okay, hear me out. What if Rated FTR came out 30 seconds earlier? Seriously, what is with these finishes being the exact same recently? Adrian, what do you think about these endings?
What do you mean?
I mean, they're all calling it the same. The same way that
is it? Yeah, is that a?
I'm not complaining.
I'm just saying. Is that a complaint from you, Brian?
No, I'm just saying that's Nate.
Oh,
that's what he's saying.
Oh. I mean, I've seen it on other shows. I mean, I've complained about it in other shows, and then my complaint were like, "You're just a hater." So I'm not even gonna talk about it here. So because when I expose it on the other show, I'm considered a hater. I don't want to talk about it on the show because I'm still gonna be called a hater, even though some fans don't take fair criticism They don't know how to take fair criticism. That's
Savino,
one of you, my guy. That's one of...
in the house, bro. I haven't seen him in a couple days.
Mm-hmm.
Bane isn't that big, but fights like she's a giant. Hell yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the house, he likes to see us talk shit about AEW. Or at least to see me talk shit about AEW. I don't like the Canadian flip artist, but old Omega is working smarter with a little bit of common sense and not 420 knockouts. Bro, Adrian, I'm gonna should I just fast forward everything and just go straight for his jugular, or should I
What do you mean?
let him marinate a little bit? What do you guys think?
Go for it.
You want to just go straight? Okay, Adrian. If I remember correctly, you had a major issue with one former WWE champion by the name of Damian Priest when he was world champion. You said why do you think he's a tough guy if he needs his goons to always help him win every single championship match? Adrian, why are you not sharing that exact same energy with Jon Moxley, who is supposedly taking over the business but needs 6 other bodies helping him?
Do you see Will Hobbs?
No, I don't.
You don't see Will Hobbs? You don't see the size of that man?
He's like the same size as Jon Moxley. Get out of here.
You don't see the size, bro? There's a size difference. There's a size difference, bro.
No defense.
There's a size difference, bro. We were talking about the illusion that wrestlers give to make them look like tough guys. If I'm walking down an alley and I see somebody like Will Hobbs, I'm walking the other way. If I see somebody like Daniel Garcia, I'm walking right through him.
Adrian, there's no okay. This guy's exposed. Exposed.
You're like, oh shit, Damian Priest is the tall guy. He's the monster.
Hobbs is a big boy.
He's a big boy. Get the fuck out of here, Brian. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Powerhouse Hobbs is your next world champion, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
Right. See, look at you. See, this is what I'm saying, bro. The type of marks like you complain. Marks like you. Hold on. All right, I'll let you finish.
No, that's it.
The type of WWE marks that complain about the AEW product, they say they need to.
I'm using your own logic against you here, sir.
They need to take these big guys seriously. They need to treat these big men seriously. AEW takes them seriously. Oh, where's the complaint? Where's the complaint?
No, I'm halfway watching this fucking show, Adrian. Right. And I'm like, is this TNA of the early 2004s, bro? They got Samoa Joe, Jeff Jarrett.
Brian, I like how you're flipping over after you got exposed. But Brian, you talking about a 2-week push? If I remember correctly, Jey Uso is what? He's basically getting the AEW push. Hey, Gunther. Hold on. Hey, Gunther, you have a title. I want a shot. Let's go at it. That's literally how AEW title matches are booked. You complained about it. Where was that energy on Monday?
He earned the title shot. I got no problem with it.
He lost against Drew McIntyre.
I'm talking about Powerhouse Hobbs. He earned his title shot. I'm not complaining about
but I'm talking about you just complain about his title. You complain about his title shot right now. 2-week push. But you don't say anything about Jey Uso?
Even Nate, who loves AEW, this is some Judgment Day type shit when the regular group was around. Think about it. Yes, it was.
Yeah.
This is exactly, and he didn't like it. He was just like, if Damian Priest is going to be the world champion, if he's such a tough guy?
Brian, do you not see the size of Will Hobbs? Come on, my guy.
Alex says, Hobbs will never be over. He's ass a low mid-carder at best.
Brian, you're talking about 2-week push. You're complaining about 2-week pushes.
Oh, I'm not complaining about that. I'm complaining about the fact that you have an issue with Damian Priest getting help to win title matches. And I said he's a heel group. And you're like, nah, bro, he's supposed to be a tough guy. And John Moxley of a tough guy.
Who did Priest fight?
Entire company, and he can't win a match by himself.
Who did Priest fight? That he Gunther.
He fought Gunther, bro. Close.
But he lost.
Google it, Adrian.
He lost.
He beat him the first time.
With help, right?
Don't matter. But
who's bigger and who's isn't Damian Priest bigger? Get the fuck out of here, bro. Gunther lost weight. Priest is bigger. Come on.
Always, Adrian. This guy.
Brian. Okay, now let's move over to the 2-week push that you were talking about. You keep jumping over this 2-week push of Will Hobbs.
That's what I'm saying. We're not even talking about that.
No, Brian, get the seat. You're afraid to get exposed.
He
my
won.
guy.
I'm saying he won the title.
But you why complain about it though?
You're the one that's complaining about
you
2 weeks.
Senator? Oh my God, bro! This clip is gonna rewind.
I'm not taking him seriously because
of the 2-week push.
He's a fucking 2-week push guy, but he did win the title shop fair and square.
Okay, but that's after. But you don't complain about Jey Uso, my guy. You complain when I complain
about the most.
Hold on, bro. Let me talk, bro. Let me talk, bro. Jey Uso lost against Drew McIntyre. 2-week push, and you're not complaining.
Why would I complain about the top seller of merch, Adrian? This guy moves money.
Oh, so now you're moving the goalpost as we speak.
How am I moving the goalpost, my guy? He's earned that title shot. Everybody knows it.
After losing to Drew McIntyre, Brian, we complain.
Alan Nevers, Hobbs over Priest every single day of the week.
Thank you, Hobbs over Priest, bro.
He has a better look to him. I'll say that. But nah, bro, Damian Priest, Damian Priest. He's a lot better.
There you go. He's a lot better. Therefore, he shouldn't need help.
Damn. Lola says, just because it's Wednesday, we should listen to Adrian for once.
Damn. Look at he's only putting up the only pro WWE comments up. I'm seeing all these.
Martin says, Priest is a mini taker. All right. So for you guys that are joining late, this whole conversation started because my co-host or my host here, my boy Adrian, had the amazing. Oh, you know what? Let's put our names on here because I took them down. He had an amazing take a couple weeks ago that months ago when Damian Priest was champion, that because he's not a good strong champion because he needs help to win all of his matches. But Jon Moxley is the exact same way, not just this week, but all of his world title matches, Adrian. And that's the heel thing to do. But I'm saying if you're going to complain about it, you got to complain.
What other title match are you talking about?
The last other one he just had, bro. All of his matches.
A 4-man tag match? A fatal 4-way? Yes, I'll need help. You act like Roman didn't need help, bro. As a tribal chief. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my God. These WWE fans are like, oh, Roman Reigns won every match that he did for 2 years. Clean.
Bro, Roman Reigns. Don't come play Roman Reigns
out of here, bro.
Shit.
Roman needed help.
Lola says, stand up for Adrian.
Oh my God.
He's dying, bro. He's dying.
Oh
Adrian
my
needs to get
God.
Off
Oh my God.
He needs to get off that TK.
This is so funny, bro.
Adrian, you were wrong. Okay. Anyways, welcome to the show, everybody. If you were watching us, give us a thumbs up. All right. Let's move on to the actual show. You know what? For all as much shit I talk about AEW, I do have to give them props because as wrestling fans, we have been asking for months and months and months that why are they selling out? Why are they booking big ass stadiums and being empty? So they finally get an arena that fits the size of AEW, which was 1,300 seat arena, and it sold out, and it looked really good on TV. I must give it credit where credit is due.
Yes.
It looked amazing. It looked great on TV. And I like this new presentation that AEW is doing.
Yes. It was packed. It was a packed house. Don't know if it was sold out, though.
It was sold out, rumored. It was rumored to be sold out.
Oh, now it's rumored.
And there were like 100 tickets off like earlier in the day.
Yeah.
But depends on what he's saying because I'm hearing, but I'm not processing. See there. Yeah, you guys I'm gonna clip that segment. I'm gonna post it as a separate video.
Which one?
Just the whole argument we had right now.
Oh, the one where you complaining and then not bringing the same energy to WWE.
Nah, look, Sykes says, I got you, Brian. Damian Priest did not want the help he was getting. Jon Moxley's actively getting help from a woman, and Will Hobbs couldn't get past her gender. Damn. All right.
Hey, who's gonna hit a woman though?
Yeah. It's time to really ask what exactly do the cons do right. Fulham Trash Soccer Club. They signed my boy though.
Yeah, Raul Jimenez, bro. He is putting Mexicans over, bro. They signed my boy. I can't talk shit about Fulham FC.
Yeah. Jaguars trash NFL club. AEW said outside of what Shad Khan money initially, they've dropped the ball on every spot.
Yep. The Jags, yes.
Yep. See, Al Nevers, the Death Riders have all the worst parts of the bloodline, except the individual wrestlers are actually talented and are only in the business because of their family.
Thank
Ready
you.
to be done. Ready to be done with the Death Riders? That's what he means, right?
Yeah, I believe so. If everybody's pretty much done with the Death Riders, then yeah, I would just put 2 and 2 together.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you know what? I'm a fan of the Usos, dude. They'd be there without being part of the family, I think.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That company does hire a lot of people from the same family. I mean, I will say that some family members shouldn't have a job if it weren't for their names. But that's another conversation for another day. But yeah, I'm a fan of the Usos, and I'm pretty sure they would have still made it to the big leagues even if they weren't part of the Samoan dynasty.
But what's worth getting into the company because you're family, but you can still look the part, or be getting into the company because your friend's friend and you look like shit on TV, aka Wheeler Yuta.
That yeah,
I don't know. I think that one's worse, bro. To be honest.
that's what I said.
Oh, okay. Maybe I misheard you.
I said yeah, that one. But then you have someone like, not trying to talk shit, but like Lance Anoa'i.
Oh yeah, he got signed for what?
WWE, right?
Oh, maybe, I don't know. I've never seen him in the ring, but I mean, there's some people that shouldn't be in there.
Yeah,
But I agree with everybody in the bloodline except maybe Tongaloa should be there. I agree. That's the one. That's the one.
Yeah, I would say. I mean, he does bring something to the table. I mean, he was good tag teams with Tama Tonga over there in New Japan.
Yeah.
Just the WWE style, man.
Yeah. Shafir ain't even Shafir ain't even fighting in the women's division at this point. Could have threw her ass in the casino gauntlet.
Yes. See, that's something we said from the beginning of the Death Riders forming. Where's Marina Shafir? Why is she is not in the women's conversation, not even having women's matches? She does look tough. She looks tougher than Wheeler Yuta, I'll say that, but she does need to be on matches. I mean, I wouldn't put her like in a straight world title run right now, but at least make her look tough. Just give her a few W's.
Fucked up. Why is Ricochet bald? And then there's this one. Martin says, "What about Chris Benoit Jr.? He wants to wrestle." You know, that's one of the ones where I definitely recommend he changes his wrestling name. What is his wrestling? His name isn't Chris Benoit Jr. It's something else, right? It is Benoit.
I don't know. I didn't know he was wrestling. I knew he was training.
He wants to be a wrestler. That's a fucking
I mean,
no.
I wouldn't mind. I mean, the name is kind of like the he that shall not be named in the wrestling business type of name, but
it's like the Voldemort, bro. His son is like,
yeah, no. I thought about it for a second in my head. And I'm like, no, yeah.
Like, are you gonna be the guy that signs him to a big money making deal, bro?
Depends.
Miss, you know me, you don't know me is beating up half the men's roster. Mm-hmm. What are you talking about? Ugly feet? Who are you talking about?
The fuck? Oh.
Alan Nevers, where are we at in the absolute Amazon goddess that is Megan Bain? Adrian, I think you mentioned her before.
Oh yeah, she's fucking amazing. She's been all in stardom, like Maria May mentioned. She's all over GCW and all over indies here in America. Mainly in GCW. I was a little surprised it didn't mention her GCW run. They mentioned her New Japan run and her AEW Dark run back in the pandemic era.
GCW after everything that happened with
I know that. Yeah, with the what's his name? Effie
Starks.
But yeah, I believe, I don't know if she was she is no longer with the company. She was signed for years, wasn't used. That's why she was in Japan. Came back, had the GCW run, and her contract expired. So technically, she's a free agent. And I'm with Mariah May. She's not even with the company, and she doesn't have a graphic. But I would love to see Megan Bain back. I mean, if this is the end of Camille, we're no longer going to see Camille. Cool, pull Megan Bain in there, build her character. She can stand in the ring with the likes of Chris Statlander, Willow Nightingale, Julia Hart. Jamie Hayter, all the top women in AEW. I would actually want Megan Bank to sign a contract, and unfortunately, Britt Baker, man.
And with all the women in this gauntlet, you can praise it as much as you want. I will refuse to do so for one reason only, Adrian. 7 women. 7 women. No Thunder Rosa, no Britt Baker, no Hikaru Shida, no
pin somebody, bro. The rookie Tony Storm pinned somebody and the match was over.
I mean, still, bro. They claim that they have the best women's roster, and this is their time to show it. Like, show the roster, you know what I mean? And they don't show a lot of them. That's all I'm saying. That's the only issue I have with it. Let's go over the show. Started off with Brian Cage versus Kenny Omega. It was a good ass match.
Mm-hmm.
We're seeing a different side of Kenny Omega in his matches.
Yeah, I like that. I like that as well.
The only thing Adrian, remember how it bothers me because I'm like Takeshita and Omega, right? But then Fletcher's versus Ospreay. But I'm like, you guys could have fucking built this up differently by doing what I wanted them to do at the pay-per-view, you know?
So you're complaining because your dreams didn't come true.
Yeah, bro. I'm complaining about my dreams coming true. Like, why is Takeshita involved in this? Did I miss something? Besides being part of the Don Callis family.
So you didn't see Will Ospreay and Konosuke Takeshita have a brief feud over the Don Callis family. You didn't see Omega.
Oh, yeah. Right. I'm sorry. I just needed to flashback. Okay, now it makes sense. That's bro. A lot of shit happens that I don't keep up with in AEW, bro. The storylines are like, you asking me to remember something that happened like 2.5 years ago, Adrian.
You don't remember what happened 3 weeks ago in WWE, bro.
I remember what happened 3 weeks ago.
I'm getting a headache. I'm getting a headache right now.
Oh, yeah, she's ugly. Why are you guys talking about feet, though? What the fuck, man? Y'all some sick. They're talking about ugly feet. Y'all wildin'.
Oh, feet. You guys are disgusting.
They're setting up Ospreay and Omega versus Takeshita and Fletcher, which is going to be a fire tag match.
And you still have the Konosuke feud and Omega feud, the Kyle Fletcher, Will Ospreay feud, Omega Fletcher feud.
We got also the Okada and Omega stare down.
Seeds are being planted, my guy. Seeds are being planted. This is what we wanted in AEW, for seeds to be planted and to make sense down the line.
No, makes sense.
Lupe Caratachea is planting even more seeds, bro.
Oh man.
Oh my god. We get stories and the Mark still complaining. And then they say what stories? Oh, come on.
Martin says, what do you think about Penta versus Dominic in Mexico in May? Is that confirmed?
I think they're talking about Backlash, which was rumored to be fake.
Yeah, it's fake. It's not happening. Omega Takeshita Ospreay match. Thoughts? Adrian, let you answer that.
That was gonna be an absolute banger, bro. Triple threats are always a banger in AEW. We saw the last one, Will Ospreay, Konosuke, and Will Ospreay. Banger, bro. I think this
Will Ospreay, Konosuke, and Will Ospreay?
Yeah, Will Ospreay, Konosuke, and Ricochet. My bad, Ricochet.
Speaking of Ricochet, he had his promo. He didn't really say much because then, what's his face? Prince Nana came out and attacked him with the chair.
Yeah. I will say it did win a little too long. I think he was waiting for a monstrous hate from the crowd, but it was like it never really got there, and it was like okay, we're waiting, and I think just the crowd didn't know what to do. They were chanting "You suck," and then half of the crowd were chanting "Whose house," and the other half were chanting "Swerve's house," and it was just all over the place. So yeah, it the fans kind of like made it a little weird.
It was a little bit weird. But then Prince Nana comes out, hits him with the chair. Swerve comes out. Ricochet runs away. I mean, this is a good way to get Ricochet not talking.
Yeah.
But still out there.
Did you see in the background when you saw Nana just fucking leaping over the barricade and he was laughing the entire time like fucking the Grinch when he was stealing presents? And he had the chair and he was like...
Yeah, that shit's funny.
fuck?
Trevor's getting bullied again. Yeah, that's his gimmick right now, is just to get bullied by the fans and everybody. He's like the punching bag currently. That's his thing.
He's like the Adrian of Triggered Wrestling.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck
He's time with the fucking twit with the facts. All Ace wants to know how MVP's been walking around with the cane this entire time, only to go out and do that. Well, sir, he doesn't need the cane. I'm just letting you know right now, he doesn't need it.
Actually, no, he doesn't. He wasn't GCW what was it, last month with Josh Barnett? He had a hell of a match.
It's a pimp cane, bro. That's what it is. It's a pimp cane.
Yeah. Where the hoes at, bro?
Where the hoes keep. Let's see. Adrian got the coolest laugh.
Which one?
I don't know, bro. He says he loves your laugh.
Damn, he was talking about feet earlier, bro.
Now he likes laugh.
Bro. I'm being over sexualized over here.
Adrian needs to create a laugh ringtone. What
the
fuck? Oh fuck.
Hey, thank you.
More of a pimp stick than a cane? Nah, that's a pimp cane, bro.
Yeah.
He says, tell us the storyline so Brian can understand the ostrich and Omega tag match. Adrian, the floor is all yours, bro.
Bro, you guys want... Where do I begin, my guy? It all started back in New Japan when Kenny Omega was the best in the world, and then a young lion by the name of Willis Ospreay came down, and then he said, I want to be the best in the world. Oh my God. Am I really gonna am I really gonna have to go to an hour storyline of this?
An hour? This guy.
Bro, you guys
Yeah, Adrian says the story's there, bro. I don't see it, but it is what it is. Hurt Syndicate versus Mark Briscoe Private Party. Super kick at the end. Shelton Benjamin gets the win. We need to see new tag team champions, bro. I don't give a fuck. We need to see new tag team champs. They
need to be transitional champions. Nothing to take away from Private Party, but they have a small fan base. They got it, but it's a small one. Yeah, we need new tag champions. I mean, the builder wasn't really there when the Young Bucks lost their titles to them. It was basically like 5 years ago, Private Party beat us in the first ever tag team tournament, and now they beat us again and again. Like,
this is our last chance, or else we never get a title shot again.
Yeah. They're cool. I like them, but I mean, as characters and as to take the tag team division to the next step, I don't see it. I do need to see new tag team champions on AEW.
You know, and I think this whole them and Daniel Garcia has all to do with this Jon Moxley push for younger talent storyline that started as a higher powers telling me to do this to take over the company right after the Young Bucks took over the company, right? So then he's doing his own takeover, and then that's where he's like, I'm doing this to push younger talent to show that, you know, the hip thrust and all that bullshit to just focus on wrestling. And then that's when Daniel Garcia wins the title like a week later, and the Private Party wins as well. So they're trying to build younger talent, but then they never did. They just gave the tag titles, and they gave Daniel Garcia the TNT title, and then they're like, okay, we're done.
Yep. That was the angle. It was a bad one at that. I mean, the scapegoat and Daniel Garcia feud was sort of there, but not really built up in order to take Daniel Garcia or Private Party to the next level like they should have. But yeah, it was not there. And we need to see new TNT champions and new tag team champions.
And wasn't Jon Moxley teasing another member?
He was just saying Howard Power. I don't remember if he was teasing.
No, but not at the beginning, but like he was having like promos and shit about somebody else replacing Wheeler Yuta and all that bullshit.
No, I think he was just talking to Wheeler Yuta.
I don't know. There's rumors about Jack Perry replacing and being the new member of
rumors. Well,
I'm just saying, Adrian. That's been out there. That's what
bro.
I'm just saying, Adrian.
No, I know.
That's what people got. That's what people got from all the stuff he was saying.
That's what people got from it. Okay.
He said not put the world title on Lashley. Yeah, well, he's gonna get the TNT title, bro. I'm sorry. No, yeah, he is. No,
I
okay.
would say. No, I would say probably give him like the Continental title or something, but they need to make the Continental title like worthy of something. It's just at this point, it's just a title for Okada.
Not his fourth stringer title.
Yeah, and it's like you need to make another not a world title, but another title that's at the same level as that. Especially right now that Moxley is keeping the title hostage.
He's keeping two titles hostages, technically.
Well, yeah, the trios.
Are, yeah.
Trios. Yeah, and so right now when there's no world title, you need to put another title on the spotlight. I'm not seeing the Continental title. I'm not seeing the international title on TV on Dynamite, and I didn't even see the TNT title today.
Well, you are going to see the Continental title on the line on Saturday versus Tomohiro Ishii, and we're also going to get Hangman Adam Page in a Texas death match versus Christopher Daniels.
Yep. And that was that was built up last week for Tomohiro Ishii.
Yeah,
basically, you have a title. I want to fight. Let's fight.
And we're both Japanese.
Yep. And this is a complaint that we had too, right, Brian? Early on in the pod about losers getting title shots, right?
Oh, okay. So when you say loser, that's one thing, bro. But Tomohiro Ishii. Let's count how many matches he lost over Wrestle Kingdom weekend. He lost like 3 or 4 matches in a span of like 2 weeks.
Yep.
He lost in AEW. He lost in Ring of Honor. It was the Ring of Honor World Title Championship match. I think it was. He got like a title shot like on Ring of Honor before or after the pay-per-view or some bullshit. And then he loses again like at Wrestle Kingdom. Then he lost at Wrestle Dynasty. It's all bad.
Yeah. And Nate has a comment here. He said it's called the international title for a reason, Adrian. Plus, Konosuke has a never open win title, so he's going to run Japan and defend those Japan as well, defending those bad boys. Yes, it is the international title, but he's with AEW. In my opinion, he should be defending the title in AEW. That's a complaint we all had when it was called the All International. No, what was it called before?
All Atlantic.
All Atlantic, and that was supposed to be like traveling around the world, but I mean, they were only having like 1 or 2 matches. In England and then one in Japan, I think.
And it was only because Pac was the champion, was that they're doing in England. He hasn't done in England since. Now it's all international. I mean, at this point, just be the All Japan title.
Yeah. Why even just do that? Just have it have the title matches in America. Why do you even have to go somewhere? I mean, Konosuke, he's built like a star. I mean, he signed with New Japan. New Japan is going to probably build him like their next big Okada, their next big star, and that should be AEW's job. So in my opinion, I think he should be defending the title in AEW as much as he can, or I wouldn't say as much as he can, but be on TV as much as he can.
This is true. So I understand that point of view on what he's saying with the international title.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, but what's the point of the Continental title if there's that title?
Yep.
And what's the point of, if that's the traveling title, then you got the TBS title that's supposed to be defended in AEW. I get that, but what's the point of the Continental title? Just to have a tournament for? Yeah. I still think the Continental Classic, they should not have a championship. Whoever wins it just goes for the world title. I honestly think that's the best way to do it. Otherwise, you just have this 4th singles men's title for no reason.
Yeah, they have 3 mid-card titles.
Yeah, 3 mid-card titles. Not including the Ring of Honor, because the Ring of Honor world title was on. I mean, it's on TV a lot. Chris Jericho has it, so there's that. Alan has another question: is Mike Bailey coming to AEW, or what's the deal there?
Didn't he? I heard that he signed with MLW. MLW.
Yeah, I heard he signed.
Yeah, because there was a rumor that he was going to be a surprise entrance in the Continental Classic. But yeah, I think the rumor was that he joined MLW.
Yep. You know who else joined MLW full time? Matt Riddle.
Yes, he did.
The King of Bros.
The Bro King.
The what?
The Bro King.
The Bro King. Yep. Let's see. Moving on. MJF versus Jeff Jarrett promo. MJF just insults Jeff Jarrett. He talks about drinking. He talks about sending him back to rehab. He's a fan of Karen Jarrett, and he asked Jeff Jarrett, how does it feel to be? I guess I don't even know how to fucking say this. To have the taste of Olympic gold medal nuts and the best wrestler in the business nuts in your mouth.
Damn.
While he's sweating off his spray tan.
Damn, fucking MJF. Yeah. There was a few roast sessions here. MJF kind of got him good through the alcoholism shade, the wife shade. But at the same time, Jeff Jarrett, he's done it all. He's seen it all. And apparently nothing that MJF could say that could get to him. Unfortunately, MJF hit a low blow with bringing Owen Hart into the mix. And that's what set Jeff Jarrett off. At first, I wasn't too thrilled about this feud. I mean, you have Jeff Jarrett and you have MJF. I mean, yes, they can talk on the mic, but how are they going to build a feud? After this first encounter, I could see it. And I'm just going to play along and see what happens because I'm digging it. I'm not a fan of promos, especially when they're 15 minutes long.
This shit was so fucking long. It was so long, Adrian.
But once you get your bullet points in, you talk your shit and get out. Don't give me no 10-minute story of who your father is that we all know. Don't give me a 20-minute story on the Ufalafa. Let's just get your shit talking, build a feud, and keep it moving.
Let's see. Alex says JEFF. Oh, I'm not gonna say that. It's better than MJF 1,000 times better. Promo went on a bit too long for my liking and kind of fell flat. It's the same shit we've been seeing from MJF for the past 3 years. At least be original somewhat. That's all I'm saying. You can at least be original. I mean, Jeff Jarrett, he's seen it all. You can insult his wife. It's been constantly many times done before in TNA. But does MJF really need the Jeff Jarrett rub?
At this point, I don't know, bro. In my mind, I'm like, yes, but at the same time, I'm like, no. He shouldn't be fighting. He shouldn't even be starting a feud with Jeff Jarrett, in my opinion. He should be going after a mid-card title or something, be chasing something else. Start a story with Danny Garcia. Who else? Who else has the title?
Yeah, he was there. He cost you the title.
Yeah.
There's like a bunch of shit stuff going on, bro. Like it's ridiculous, but they choose Jeff Jarrett versus MJF. Jeff Jarrett, great wrestler in his time and all that stuff. And I know what he means to the wrestling business, but you got Jeff Jarrett. You got the returning. I'm skipping ahead. You got the returning Samoa Joe saving Hook, who's supposed to be your next guy.
Mm-hmm.
Then we see Dustin Rhodes, right? He comes back saying you need to win one for the old guys. Christian Cage had a match. Bro, is this fucking 2004 TNA?
I think so, man. This is total nonstop action, bro, beginning to end. I mean, you had...
Yeah, and you have Bobby Lashley. Who's a former TNA champion, bro.
Karen Jarrett was also there, too.
Karen Jarrett was there.
Yep. So are we moving from the WCW 2.0 to Total Nonstop Action 2.0?
Early 2000, bro. The main event Mafia. What are they going to do? Sign Booker T next?
Shit, they just might.
Bring back Sting, bro, for one final run.
There you go.
Player again.
What about man. Corey Graves? Corey Graves is going to start the main event.
Corey Graves. Matt Adonis, bro. Shit.
Yeah,
oh, man. Honestly, I mean, it's fine. We'll get Jeff Jarrett to have a good match. Hopefully, it's going to be a good match. Nate said Noelle Vanner has almost as many collectible stampedes. What are we talking about?
What are you talking about? What's that? I don't understand that word.
Early 2000s TNA was fire, and you're a liar if you say different. I'm not saying it wasn't fire, bro. All I'm saying is we're in 2025, and we're talking about 20 years ago.
Total.
That's all I'm saying, bro.
Total nonstop action, bro. It was a banger show.
And the thing that killed TNA was the main event Mafia.
Okay, I'm not gonna say I agree because I said I wasn't watching TNA at that time.
No, I mean,
but I believe you. I'll take your word
Aces
for
and
it.
Eights came
Yeah.
back, but yeah, there's
Yeah.
that.
I did see some highlights, and like after all that went down, I did go back and see some episodes, relive some matches. Yeah.
Shadi Amin says, "The lots to say of what's wrong about AEW nowadays, but it was a great episode of Dynamite."
Yes, it
And
was.
see, and this is, for example, it just depends on which side of the coin you're on. For Adrian, he loved it. The wrestling was good. I loved it. The wrestling was good. There's also some things that need some work. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, some work. Like for example, you were talking about this episode feels too long, and I know why it feels too long because Tony Khan tries to shove so much shit into 2 hour episode. Like for example, the backstage video package of Undisputed Kingdom, Jay White, randomly Wheeler Yuta that didn't say anything, and Daniel Garcia. I mean, these guys weren't even on the show. Why even have a 5 minute video package when you could have built up? You could have had more women in the women's match. You could have, you could have had just more women and put more women on the match.
The Jarrett promo was just too long. That shit was just too fucking long. And I mentioned this comment that this feels like AEW's trying to get away from what AEW was at the beginning to more WWE-esque kind of feel with having these promos and vignettes and fucking video packages. That's all I'm saying. Stick to what you're doing. Be the alternative.
I think, and there's a reason why. I think it's because the HBO Max, they're still explaining, like during the Kenny Omega match, the announcers were explaining who Kenny Omega was, what he was doing, where he was at the last 2 years, who he was, what he did in the company in New Japan. Even Dan Kaz was praising Kenny Omega, but he was still throwing his jabs in there. So it's still like they're still trying to get that new wrestling fan base or trying to get the old fan base back. So I can see why it's looking a little WWE-esque. That's what the fans know. They know they know promos over wrestling, and AEW is trying to give them promos.
That's true. They're trying to explain to people who they are. I can see that. Hook versus Christian. What did you think about this match, Adrian?
You know how I feel about Hook, bro. He's not a good wrestler. I like how he just throws people around, suplex them, and and does this judo and everything. He did a good job on just tossing Christian Cage around. Hook is like what, 5'6", $160. Christian Cage is twice his size. So I like that part of it, but you see Hook, he was gassed already, and it was what, like not even 8 minutes in the match, and they were trying to play, and the announcers were trying to play it off as, oh, Christian Cage hit him in the stomach. That's why Hook. No, he's just gassed because
he doesn't train.
He's afraid of the grind, and he's not in it for the wrestling. He's just there for a paycheck. And it was we're 4 years into his career.
Yeah, dude. Honestly, I call it from the beginning. Dude's been there for a while. He hasn't improved. He hasn't improved, dude. Like not one bit. Not one bit.
Like not trying to throw shade, but it's like, and this is just being realistic. He has not improved. You don't see any improvement. The talking is not even there. There's no character. He's doing the same moves over and over in every match. Literally. Like, just get your suplexes in and that's it.
Yeah. I will say this though. Samoa Joe's back.
Samoa Joe, yes, I actually popped for Samoa Joe. I was waiting for Samoa Joe to be back. The only thing is, like, Jericho's still on my TV, bro.
Jericho's still on your TV. That's true. Hold on a second. Do we have merch yet? We do not. We do have stickers though on our website. We do have a website.
Yes, we do.
If we used to get some requests for shirts, but it's not enough to like.
I have one. I think I can.
Yeah, we have like our own shirts, but like to sell to people. If you guys really want one, we can make some for you. But I mean, we are not selling them currently.
Yeah.
Hook is what Dom would have been if he never improved. Yeah. No. Yeah. No, bro.
No, but see, it's like.
Yeah. I'll get to you.
Wait, Hook is what Dom would have been if he never improved?
Like if Dom never improved as a wrestler or as a character, then he would have been Hook. Yeah, I don't know how I feel, but see, Samoa Joe coming back. This is how I feel. The best part of this fucking show was Samoa Joe coming back. And like Christian Cage is supposed to look dominant, but he doesn't even tease that he fucking wants the goddamn world title, dude. Like very rarely does he tease that he wants the world title with that fucking contract. Now he's gonna be feuding with Samoa Joe and Hook still. And if the best thing that can happen to Hook is to be teamed up with Samoa Joe, what is Samoa Joe eventually going to supposedly teach him wrestling moves? Like he could have been doing that by himself when he's at home for like the last 3 years, you know?
Bro, he has his father, bro. Taz knows the business.
But Taz also never created like I mean, when you think he had the fucking towel over his head, he had the music, and his whole thing was just to look tough. The thing is, he had good ass matches,
and he had good wrestling, and he looked the par, right?
He did, but that's not the case with Hook.
Yeah, that's not. But even then, see, that's what I'm saying. It's like if somebody like Hook or like Daniel Garcia, like Wheeler Yuta, I mean, they don't look like wrestlers. They need to know their place in like the business, and this is not talking shit. This is like legit. They need to know their place in the business. They're not title worthy, or even if they are, they need to build a character. They need to build a fan base. Having 30, 40, 50 marks chanting your name at an arena, it's not getting a fan base. And that's something that needs to AEW needs to work on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need to work on some, and that's the thing. They push the wrong people instead of the people they should really push. And that's for example, Hook. The only reason he's on TV is because he's Taz's son. The same thing you guys were complaining or mentioning about, like, oh, half the people on Bloodline wouldn't have a job if it wasn't for their last name. And the same could be said about like Hook. When Wheeler Yuta, there's that, right? There's a couple people on the roster that wouldn't have jobs. Shit, Brandon Cutler, one.
Shit, yeah. If you want to move over to families, Natalia, for example.
Yeah, I would say now currently, yes. She doesn't. She's just on there because of her last name and what she meant for the business years and years ago, bro. But she shouldn't be on the roster. Tamina Snuka. I mean, no, she shouldn't be on the roster. I don't even think she's on the roster anymore. What are you doing that face, bro? She did. Natalia was a major player at one point, dude. Charlotte Flair, the disrespect. Brian, step up your background. Whatever happened to Batman?
Right. You say this every episode.
Batman is gone, bro. He's gone. He's never coming back. I'm sorry. I can put a big old picture of Mountain Dew Baja Blast back here if you want me, though.
Should, or some W Energy. Speaking of W Energy, I'm buying one when my paycheck hits, bro. I'm buying
this guy. That would start promoting them again.
Yeah, because I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna have a ship at my job. Because some of my coworkers do like the W. I put them on W Energy. And then, I'm a nice guy at work, bro. I was like, here's a scoop, here's a hydration pack. Here you go. I have to ship to my house.
This guy. Let's see. Lupe says AEW has backed themselves into a corner with that guaranteed contract. I don't know how y'all feel about it, but I don't want to see Christian as world champion. So this is the one thing I didn't want to talk to you about, Adrian. Mm-hmm. Remember how Darby Allin was like next in line to challenge John Moxley? He like crashed the car into the Death Rider's truck and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Now he's gone. He's in Mount Everest.
Yeah, they took him out on Collision, the Death Riders.
Someone else needs the title, bro. I can't wait 4 months for that motherfucker to come back.
Yeah, no, yeah. And even then, is Darby Allin. I mean, let me ask you right now, Brian. Do you see Darby Allin as a world champion, and do you see him elevate AEW as a world champion?
I see if he was world champion, it at least shows that AEW is trying something else instead of relying on old WB talent. John Moxley, I mean, if you give it to Bobby Lashley, shit, at this point, I don't care who you give it to. Just give it to somebody else other than John Moxley. Yeah. That Death Rider storyline is bad. It's terrible. The only way around it is if he loses the title to somebody at some point And the really fucked up thing about it, Adrian, is that the people the Red Death Riders are feuding against right now is Edge. Like
Edge.
out of everybody you could have feuded with, like you're feuding with the guy with Edge and Christian and fucking Christian, bro. If that's not the definition of WWE talent, bro, I don't know what it is.
Yeah. Well, I mean, John Moxley pretty much took out the roster already. Nobody can stand up to him or the Death Riders.
Where's Hangman? Where's Swerve? Where's the people are there, bro? The people are there. I mean, it was a Jay White. I mean, that was a fatal 4-way, like we said, right? The story. They got to pivot from the storyline at some point.
Yeah,
because they're not taking over anything. What did they take over?
They didn't seize anything when they said they were going to seize up the TBS network. They pretty much did it at the end of Rampage. That's what they should have done when they seized the TBS network. But yeah, no, we've all agreed that this Death Rider storyline needs to go. And then I don't know about John Moxley losing the title, but yeah, the Death Rider storyline does need to go.
So give me Brody King going after Mox for the world title. Something, bro. Something that shows like a fucking homegrown talent is trying to defend AEW's honor, bro.
But didn't you just complain about Will Hobbs though?
No, I didn't. I understand where he won the title, but I'm just saying, like, for example, Adrian, like, I'd rather have that than Edge. Like, I'm okay with Will Hobbs. The only reason I complained about Will Hobbs was because I was trying to expose your ass.
So you did complain. So you did complain about it.
I fake complained to try to get you to try to expose you. That's all. Serious question: is Jay Lethal still in AEW? He is. He is. Alex also said, Brian, something's better than nothing with your bland ass, bro. There's green light and there's purple light, dude. That's what you get. That's what you get.
Nah, bro.
What else do you want, Papa, bro? Oh, and I didn't have a hot dog today to answer your question. I had some. What did I have? Mole. I had chicken mole. See, Darby is what?
That's what's up. Chicken mole. I like
Darby is a joke to pro wrestling, just like Ricochet, Mercedes, Hogan, and Orange Cassidy.
Hey, Adrian. Bro, I'm not gonna take no Mercedes Moné slander here no more, bro. I am the Mercedes Moné defender. Where's my Big Shield Garna Yu-Gi-Oh card at, bro? I'm about to summon this monster, bro, because the Mercedes Moné slander has to end today. She is the GOAT. She's the greatest women's wrestler alive. Nobody can touch her, bro. She has 3 titles in 3 different promotions. She's all over the world. Tokyo Dome, New Japan, England, America,
Japan,
again.
Germany, I don't know. San Jose. That's a foreign country to some people. They got the coffee shops, bro.
Do you right?
You know. I don't know, but I've heard. I've seen the memes.
Coffee shops.
Adrian, let's go down the list. All right. World champ. Let's just talk about champions on the men's side first. I should do the women's side because that one's faster. So who's the the world champion? It's Mariah May, right?
Yes.
Okay. Homegrown. Would you consider her homegrown? I would. Even though she's really not homegrown. Yeah. She's from Stardom, but I consider her homegrown. Got it?
Wait, hold on.
Mercedes Moné.
Brian, are we going to do this to WWE, bro?
Let's go ahead. Yeah. Fuck it.
Are we going to do this? Tyler Black, where's he from?
He's been in WWE his most of his fucking career, dude.
So
at this point, I'm considering Mariah May AEW fucking homegrown talent, bro. I'm just saying. I'm throwing her in the list. Mercedes Moné. What do you consider her?
I would consider her probably WWE and then New Japan made.
Okay, let's go over the men's side. World champion. Where's he from?
John Moxley. John Moxley. Well, I'm just gonna say GCW.
It would be CZW.
Yes.
But no, he spent more time in WWE.
Yes.
Okay.
So wait, are you moving the
WWE
goalpost
talent,
again?
motherfucker, bro? There ain't no way around it.
So are you moving the goalpost again, Brian?
No, I'm not. All right, let's go to the trios titles. Where are they from? Pac, Cesaro, and Wheeler Yuta.
All over the place. Yuta, I don't know where he came from. Pac, probably Rev Pro, Dragon Gate. Spent a year or two in WWE. Cesaro, is he a WWE guy in your opinion?
Summer, he's been over 10 years. I would say so. I mean, if he was like,
so are you doing? Because I know there's some WWE fans who say, "Oh, it's the promotion where they came from. That's where they're former to." And now you're doing
if
time.
that's the case, then I mean, like, it's like, oh, he's fucking came. In that case, Mercedes Moné came from fucking Ugly Dojo and you know what I mean? Like realistically, it's like they're more. If you take them out of WWE, would they've gotten signed anywhere? I mean, he was in Ring of Honor, dude. I mean, like,
yeah, because this is another thing where I'm like, I was with WWE fans. It's like, are they former because they were in a company before, or now is the time that they've been with the company?
Well, for example, Cody Rhodes, he started in WWE.
Where was he made though?
He was made in WWE. Like, he wanted to become a wrestler, then he got trained with WWE and his father.
And then he left. And he got signed. Where did he came up again? So after he gained the fan base, and see, that's another thing. It's like
he was a WWE guy, and then he left for 2 years.
So you're just to be clear, because like I said, there's different people out there who move the goalposts all the time. To be clear, what you're trying to say is where they spent the longest is where they're from.
I would say if I were to consider them, I don't consider him an indie wrestler. Like, at this point, I would consider Matt Cardona an indie wrestler because he's been there for quite a long time. Like, was obviously a WWE guy, but at this point, he's an indie guy.
But he would be. But that would mean he's a WWE guy still, right?
No, I wouldn't consider him a WWE guy anymore. Cody made in WWE, yeah.
I would consider Matt Cardona a WWE guy.
You still would?
I would. I would. I mean, that's where he was the longest. I don't think he would have gone in the indies if he went for WWE. See, that's what I'm saying. It's like this topic gets a little tricky because then after that, then people start moving the goalposts, and then I don't understand, and I'm like, so what are we doing here? Are we doing the time, or are we doing what we're formerly known as?
They made their names in WWE. See, Lupe gets it.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So is it making their name? Because now Mark Cardona made his name in WWE.
No, but that's the thing. He's Zack Ryder, but he made himself an even bigger name in the indies. He's not. He's bigger than Matt Cardona ever was.
So he made his name. He raised his stock in the indies, and that's what. Okay, so for example,
if you want to do that, then yes, Cody Rhodes.
Well, it's not my list. I'm not doing it. I'm just trying to understand what you're trying to do, because
now, even now, I mean, I would say that Cody Rhodes is a lot better than he was 2 years ago.
Better in what way?
Like, he raised his stock, dude.
Oh, raised his stock. Okay. Because I would still consider he's pretty much still doing the same thing he was doing, like in Ring of Honor and stuff.
See, they're following. Matt Cardona is more well known than Zack Ryder at this point. Yeah, exactly. Like, Mercedes Moné, regardless of that, means she's still Sasha Banks, dude.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like Cesaro. I'll give you that he's Claudio Castagnoli now. Pac is definitely Pac now.
I'm not claiming him as Claudio.
No. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was just trying to understand.
I'm just saying that I would give AEW those guys.
Oh. Yeah, I'm just trying to understand what you're trying to do.
I'm just trying to make a list here, Adrian, to see what you consider all these people, bro. Because
that's the thing. Because what you consider, because I would say, like, for example, it's where they made their names. You know, other people would consider where they spend the longest time in. Like some people consider is like, oh, it's where the last company they came from. That's where they're from. So it's a lot of different people, they have a different list like you're doing. So I'm just trying to understand what you're doing.
All right, Adrian, we'll skip the list.
Like for example, Kurt Angle, where's he from?
He's a WWE guy.
He spent longer time in TNA and had more matches in TNA. JJ Styles.
Where's
AJ Styles from?
AJ Styles is a TNA guy, bro, for sure.
He's a WWE guy because he spent longer in WWE. Has had a longer match.
Oh my god, bro! But I guess all right.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to see
this guy. All right. I see what you're saying, Adrian.
See, this can get a little tricky because then
I'm a Paul Heyman guy, bro. That's all you gotta know.
Like Ric Flair, what would you consider him from?
He wasn't that successful in WWE, bro. He's a WCW guy.
Yeah, he would be the WCW guy.
Let's see. You mean Perk Angle? Wherever the name was grown and people would actually recognize them is where I would consider them if they're homegrown or not.
Yeah, see, other people have different takes on what you're trying to say, Brian. I was just trying to understand what you were doing. Because you like to change the goal. You like to move the goalposts on me like you did earlier today.
Nah, bro. Kurt Angle made himself known in WWE, so he's a WWE
There
guy.
you go. See, we have this. Brian, be a little bit more specific, my guy. And don't change the goalposts on your boy.
This guy. All right. She's still Sasha Banks, bro. She's still Bacha Banks. But hear me out, Adrian. Mariah May, I still consider her private party to me, and at this point, I'll give you Pac because he's been out of WWE for so long. Like, those are your fucking homegrown talent that you have as champions right now.
Yeah.
I'll be sorry. And then, yeah, because fucking Kenny Omega, not Kenny Omega, Takeshita, fucking, no. He's a Noah guy.
Oh, guy, DDT guy.
Okada, I mean, come on. New Japan Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
Ric Flair is an NWA guy. No, he's a WCW guy.
Yep.
If it was, see, and that's the thing is he was an NWA guy, but then WCW came along, and that's where he became even more famous.
Ric Flair, yeah,
Yep.
It's like
he was the face of the place, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus, we're hell off topic. All right, we talked about all the segments though. Shit. How you guys doing, bro? Talk to me about y'all's day.
So Brian, wait, what? What do you say? Oh yeah. Oh, this is the comments. So how'd you like the main event? And actually, how do you like the rookie Toni Storm coming up top and beating all these women?
She's getting that Zelina Vega push.
The Zelina Vega push in her hometown?
In Australia, bro.
Yeah.
She's gonna come out with the Australian flag, bro, hugging koala bears.
Hugging koala bears.
This guy's dying, bro. Shit, he's choking on a glizzy.
Bro, just laughing. Oh shit. Nah, man. I was surprised that the rookie won it. I mean, the best month of a rookie that a rookie can have. Wouldn't you say?
Yep. I mean, and then in February she's gonna be the first ever rookie to be a 3-time women's world champion in AEW, bro.
Damn.
The first ever rookie of the year to already have had 2 world champions before she even made her debut. Fucking how does that happen?
Damn. How do you like this story?
Bring back the kangaroo kick.
Yes, that would be good.
What the hell?
Well, they do.
They do. Chlamydia?
Yeah, they do.
How did you find out this information?
Theo Von.
Oh, what the
fuck? Theo Von, bro.
I'm dead. I prefer her first run. I mean, I would say that this is her first run in AEW. Like, this is the same shit.
What are you talking about? First run in WWE?
A lot of them he learned in college. A lot of them carry it. Damn. Damn. They're just always like going to town scratching. Shit. That's wild, bro.
That's why they're always hugging, bro.
That's why they're always hugging. That makes sense, bro. Fuck. Oh man. I mean, I don't know. We got a lot of crazy shit going on in the wrestling world right now.
Yes, we do.
We got WWE going head to head versus AEW for Saturday night's main event on All In.
All In and Double or Nothing as well.
Oh, I don't even, dude. Like I said, I haven't seen them say anything about Double or Nothing.
I think it's because, like you were saying on our Monday episode, I think it's because WWE is going to be in Las Vegas, so they can't announce it yet.
So they're just going to be trying to fucking sell tickets like in a month before the event.
I mean, have the Sacramento tickets been posted yet for AEW?
They have not. But let me tell you this. This isn't just a taping of AEW where the stadium is going to be like 1,000 people. I mean, it's Las Vegas, a pay-per-view.
True.
Y'all saw NXT? I saw highlights. I didn't watch it. I had family duties yesterday. I apologize. And I saw the Kings gets clapped. I didn't see that.
Damn. Bailey. I saw that she made a return on NXT, and she might have a feud with Roxanne Perez.
Mm-hmm. And then Charlotte Flair was backstage too.
Really? Oh, she was.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was chilling with the Metaphor, Jakara Jackson, and Jada Park. I don't know the other one's name. Lash Legend.
Put some respect on Lash Legend's name, bro.
Megan Stallion.
I actually do like that faction. Charlotte Flair with Metaphor.
Oh, Cantina Chicken Bundle, bro. Yes. The Cantina Bell menu from Taco Bell.
Yep.
Chef's kiss.
Yep.
Yeah, they called her BBL Bailey on Raw.
Yes, they did. Nia Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Bailey, I'm liking what they're doing with Bailey. She's been in all 3 shows in a span of what, 7 days? SmackDown,
the workhorse of the company, NXT. Dude.
I'm liking it because about time they start putting some attention on Bailey. I know she's had some world title reigns and she was always the bad character. So I'm glad they're finally doing something. I would have liked for them to do something when she was a world champion. It's kind of a little too late, but hey, this is Bailey at the end of the day, and hopefully they can raise their stock up because it was struggling for a minute.
I do eventually see Roxanne Perez and Cora Jade going up to the main roster, but this would be good just to have them have a good match. This guy, Alex. But what was I gonna say about Roxanne Perez and Bailey? I don't know. It reminds me of like the CM Punk Seth Rollins feud. She's like, I never asked for help. And then she's like, you ask for help from me all the time.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bailey's the only fully active workhorse woman right now. Mercedes considered part-time at this point. Yeah, she is.
Yeah.
But it's not. She wrestles a lot all over the place. It's just that she's also Vignette Monet at this point.
Yeah. She's Vignette Monet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, she can't talk. She still has to be on TV somehow. Hey, I'll take vignettes. If I can't get matches from the GOAT, I'll take a vignette.
That match was only good because of Bailey, bro. Bailey carried that woman's Iron Man match, or was the NXT match? I think it was Iron Woman match.
Oh, the one they had in NXT.
Mm-hmm. That was the one. Roxanne and Cora surprise entrance in the Royal Rumble. We need to see that shit. Yep.
Yes, we do. Jordan Grace possibly going to be at the Rumble as well. Masha Slamovich was at NXT. Could you see Masha Slamovich at the Rumble?
She's gonna be in the Royal Rumble because she's the champion, bro. She's for like the last 3 years, the TNA World Champions in the Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
James Price, and then it's the Jordan Grace.
Jordan Grace, yep. And that sucks for us, bro, because we were gonna meet her this weekend at Barrio Toys, 100 Atkinson Street in Roseville, California. Masha Slamovich was gonna be there with Jordan Grace and Jonathan Gresham. But TNA called our boy and said, hey, we need Masha for vignettes.
For something. They didn't say vignettes.
Oh, for something.
For something. We have no clue of what they might have needed her for. So don't listen to my boy saying vignettes. We know nothing. I promise.
They had her at NXT. Maybe they built something there. I don't know.
Yeah, but they needed her for something. Allegedly family vignettes. I don't know. Not my words.
Oh, I'm just guessing, bro. I'm just guessing, bro. I'm just guessing.
Yeah, but there's that. Shit, man. My throat's starting to hurt. I think I'm getting sick.
Bailey got that mom dip trip.
Mm-hmm. No TP time for Adrian. Damn. Rhea Ripley's actually the GOAT. She's been a real workhorse for the last 4 years. Who do you consider the workhorse, bro?
Wait, hold on. Rhea Ripley's considered a workhorse. Somebody said Monet is not a workhorse because she's only there like she doesn't wrestle as much.
I say Liv Morgan's the workhorse. Bailey,
Woman?
not Bailey, bro. Bailey.
Woman?
Oh no, she was on TV all the time, but she took off like a year.
Oh,
Bailey, when she was just being a manager, remember?
Yeah. Same with same with Liv Morgan as well. She was on TV. She was doing just promos. Rhea Ripley as well.
Alexis Bailey's built like a Pixar mom, like Mrs. Incredible.
Ooh.
This guy. What was from Powerpuff Girls? The mayor's secretary, that one that you just see the legs. Oh no, you just see like from this down.
I want to say
Miss Vellum. Miss Vellum.
Bellum, I think. Bellum?
Bellum? I think it was Miss Bellum. Miss Bellum. It was Miss Bellum. That's what it was.
Mm-hmm.
Shit. Man, dude, AEW Dynamite. How did you... I don't even know what to say right now. This show is controversial. It just causes fights amongst friends, amongst commenters.
How would you rate this show, Brian? This absolute banger of a show.
I'll give it a 6.
Oh,
If the best part of the entire show is
you're breaking my heart.
Samoa Joe just showing up, bro. That's so
Get the fuck out of
even
here.
the Kenny Omega match, bro.
Oh, you're just trying to say something, bro. The fake stop the fake hate, bro.
I'm not fake hating, bro. It's real. It's real hate.
You're just trying to say something, bro. I'll get a text later from you saying something else, but that's fine. I give it a solid 8.5. By default,
this is coming from the guy that says, you know what, I didn't like this, I didn't like that, but I get it. No, yeah, I guess 8.
Just didn't like take away the vignette, take away Jericho. It's 8.5.
Yeah, I guess so. Take away like a 10 minutes from that one segment of Jeff Jarrett and MJF.
I liked it.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I liked it. I just didn't like the Jericho and the random ass video vignette with the Undisputed Kingdom and the other guys, Jay White, Danny Garcia, New York Minute. That shit is ass. Horrible. That was pretty much it. Yeah, I didn't like.
Well, let us know what you guys think in the comments, what you guys liked. We'll be back Friday to discuss Friday Night SmackDown. We'll see you then. I know you guys will all be back for SmackDown. I know Dynamite is like our show that is like it's only for the sickos, bro. So thanks for hanging out. I appreciate y'all. I'll see you all on Friday. Deuces.
Boom.